Well, hello there, viewers, and welcome to round one of the Pope Cup 2025 with us here at the Frimley Phoenix, and we are playing Wood Street Village. Wood Street Village, 2 teams in the Ianson. One above, one below our ones. We played them last year. And I am concerned, viewer, that no score appears to have come up on Frogbox. Not something I can do, I'm afraid. I am on camera duty and commentary, so I have no idea what's gone on. Whether it'll start or not, I don't even know who's batting, but I can purely tell you who is bowling. And to open the bowling will be Joe Warren, and I really hope Mark Davies is not going to be stood there the whole time. Otherwise, I am going to have to move quite drastically. And I'm not sure whether that's possible with Frogbox. Mark, imagine Rosie's telling you to move a little that way. That's great by me. So Joe Warren, first 11 opener. Ready to take the first delivery. And I will try my level best to keep you updated on the score. It all depends if they keep the scoreboard updated. Oh no, this is dreadful. He's moved back again. I may be able to shift the camera. First delivery, and that's gone high in the air. Well, it's somewhere over there. There it is. It's gone over the boundary. Joe's been battered first ball. Well, one delivery and Wood Street Village are 4 without loss. They know the rules of T20. Ah, it looks like we might have a scorecard coming up. Indeed we do, how wonderful. So I take it that was grist that absolutely bashed that over the boundary. Well, that was solid. I am going to try my level best to move over, viewer, because I'm going to get distressed otherwise. Actually, Mark's moved a bit, so we might be all right. We might get away with this. Straight back to Joe. No score. That won't make the highlights. Welcome to one and all if you are joining us this here bright sunny Tuesday. And that has gone to Matt, fielding at extra cover. Forgive it if the camera gets jolty at any time. I'm using a new stand today, viewer. And that, not sure that quite went where it was supposed to go, but it reached sand deep at mid-on, and a single was taken. If it says camera panning too fast even, just ignore it. Any other comments? Most welcome. So yes, all fixtures were cancelled on Saturday, but we have this Tuesday to enjoy now. What a wonderful short pitch delivery there from Joe, and went straight through to his brother Sam at keeper, and that is the over. First over, and I believe that's 5 from it, but I'll have to check my phone. It is! Let's see if I can find it. Thank you very much for Carl Stiles messaging me. Yes, I did indeed come down. You didn't ask me that question. First ball was quite mesmeric, Joe. What a way to make this entertaining. So, I do apologise to the batter if I mispronounce his name, but it looks like Poirot. Very continental. So yes, Grist on 5. Oh no, it's Grist, of course, because he got the single. Poirot is at the other end. And opening the bowling from the Cafe Car Park bowling green end is Cam Khan, the K-Train. We haven't seen him thus far this season. He's always been away, where there's been sans camera. Camera shy Khan. And he's taken it, first delivery, leg stump out of the ground. Grist, after a fabulous start, caught swinging to Cam Khan, and he was on the money there. Cam, an in-swinger by trade. Pinpoint accuracy, top of leg stump. What a delightful situation. And, well, new batter coming in, probably far earlier than he wanted to. Grist. A little too keen, shall we say. So Cam, he's going to be well chuffed about that. So Joe, that's how you deliver the first delivery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvellous. New batter, Chudley. And that has been pulled. Gone down to fine leg, Beach and Fields. And in it comes. Back to Sam. And that'll be a couple.
I thought you were playing him.
I put myself up for selection, but I think everyone wanted this, you know. Yeah. So save the power opening batting for Mark Davies. Oh, a lovely little cut, and that's gone to Charles. A deep point. Baz will probably tell me that doesn't exist and that it's called something else. Hello to our chairman, Rob Fryer, and to Tom the Bomb Fryer, who are in the Cotswolds watching live. They're watching live from the Cotswolds. The Bomb. Another knock. Joe's fielded. It's pretty much third man. Well, early doors I can see that this camera stand is going to need a bit of a grease. Shame the Vaseline tub isn't handy. Well, it looks like Poirot is a lefty. Little bit of witchcraft here. Oh, and a full ball. Not quite the Yorker. Gone to Matt at mid-on. And the single taken. Warro's off the mark. Again, apologies to all at Wood Street Village CC, but if I've given him a new name, feel free to take advantage of it. Or even message. Tell me where I'm going wrong, viewer. The live chat is on. And I'm watching. Cut away. That's Rosie in the covers. Skipper for the day. And a great over there from Cam Khan. So, as promised, I will go through the team. Joe and Cam, as you know, have opened the bowling at each end. Mark Davies is walking towards us. Lovely stout fella of a chap, playing with a broken finger, going to be operated on fairly soon. Sam Warren, Joe's twin brother behind the stumps. Rosie, there is captain. He's feeling in the covers. There's Matt Gullick, the Trinidadian tornado. Sammy Samaratunga, not behind the stumps today. Oh, a lovely little Yorker from Joe there. Marvellous, good response. No doubt a little disheartened after being battered first delivery, but with Grist gone, he can now get into his work. Oh, Mark Davies! Well, it wasn't worth it watching anyway, it was wide. That's the square leg umpire, no need to worry about him. Sandeep Manas, bit of spin to come on later. Out in the deep. There's the smiling assassin, Bijan Roka. I really am going to have to move. Mark Davies is not trustworthy at mid-off. Righto. Bear with me 1 minute, viewer. Ah. It's the lefty. That might be a little better. Oh, went fishing. Attempted drive. And carried right through to Sam. Oh, and another swish. Warro taking T20 literally and getting aggressive right from the beginning. Good attitude to take. Just needs to connect. That's come out to Matt at mid-on, and a little single taken. And a much more measured over there from Joe, threatening with a couple of deliveries. And I have the man himself, Dave Warren.
Hello, Henry, how are you?
Sorry, I've got slimmer and younger.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too.
Loving your work, Henry.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Well, the score doesn't appear to be updating at the moment, viewer. So I will tell you it is 15 for 1 off 3 overs now. I'm sure somebody will get about it. Such a shame someone like Baz isn't here to take care of the scoring. Here's Cam in again. Nice defensive manoeuvre. No one by it. Rosie was out deep. And that's pulled. Gone out to Sammy, that was missed, and then Bijan, he did get it. And I believe they took 2. Good confident scoring here by Wood Street. Oh, lovely delivery. Would have been great to a right-hander. But a dot ball is a good ball regardless. I don't believe it's leg side wide. In again, and that's cut away. Fielded close to the boundary by Charles. And lots of support here. Way down the leg side, and wide call. Let's hope Cam doesn't beat himself up about it. Bowling well up to now. Yes, I didn't go to the leg side, as I have missed both Praj and Charles, who are also playing. So like I said, a good contingent of ones and top of our twos here, and that is slammed between mid-off and mid and extra cover, and that's gone over the boundary. Probably affected by the wide a little bit, as that was too full and in the spot. Now let's see, does Rosie make a change of bowling? He does. It looks like Prajwal Rai coming on to bowl. Praj, like Cam, a decent right arm over. Will put the ball in the same place. Won't go for many. I say that. Hello, Suhas.
Hello, you.
I am joined by Suhas Kale. One of the very few batters that the Threes had this weekend who looked solid. Before, like many of the batters this weekend, got himself out. As I said in the highlights package that I released a couple of hours ago, viewer, if indeed you want to watch that, I can put it together. It is a sumptuous marvel of village criminality. Right, now Matt's in the way. Well, I can see most of it. Matt will probably walk in now and mask everything. Oh, that's been slammed. And that's a massive 6. God, what it deserved. Absolutely battered by Waro. Well, what a start. Yes, what a start for Praj, I mean. Tricky, very tricky. But he's got into his work now. No, he didn't miss that one. That was a fully fledged middle. Oh, and that's a little cut, but it's Charles is down there on the boundary. A little nudge, in full control of it the whole time. Well, I think they're going to have to do some thinking about this. Rosie's going to have to come up with something clever. There's a lot of right arm mediums stroke fasts playing today. You have to throw in something interesting. And that one's gone to Rosie, one of the sharpest fielders. Well, that's better from Praj, but a single still taken by Wood Street. Now, mid-off has moved up, so I'll come back. Praj coming round the wicket, and that's been hit out. It's BJ there on the boundary. Throws it back in, and Sam collects. Oh, a slower delivery. Lovely from Praj, got the batter napping a bit. Tried to flick it onto the leg side, but just totally mistimed. Doc. Oh, and that's been hit as well by Chudley, and that's gone over the boundary. Another 4 runs to Wood Street Village's total, which is hopefully uploaded, viewer. It is not. Frustrating, I thought it had started uploading again. Anyway, viewer, I can tell you that the score is 28. Excuse me, 28 off 5, I believe. Although they are messing around with it now, as the score did read 282. All right, let's have a look. Ooh. Well, here we go, the Trinidadian tornado, Matt Gullick, preparing to deliver some fantastic away swing. Can he deliver another wicket? Can he stem this flow of runs that Wood Street Village have started amassing? Right, the score has been updated. It is 41 for 1 of 5 overs. I thought 28 sounded a little too few. Wood Street Village going on at a fair old rate of knots. They're on for a 160 at the moment. And no doubt if a couple get comfortable and start taking as many runs as possible, that could easily push up to 200. Look to pull that. Did Poirot. That sounded like a catch, and the umpire's given it. A little nick from Poirot, and taken by Sam Warren behind the stumps. Assume that was a little inside edge. Fabulous. Much jubilation. It will definitely relieve the Phoenix as Poirot was looking to expand. But at least I don't have to get his name wrong anymore, as I'm sure I am doing. Chadley's looking very comfortable, and hopefully the scoreboard will update so I can offer you a little more than Chadley. So that will now be 41 for 2 off 5 overs. And I'm very grateful to Rayon Samaratunga, son of Sammy, who's updating the scoreboard constantly. Diligent little chap. So, new batter. Very watchful. That's a 40-over batter if ever I saw one. And taken, second delivery. Straight through the middle. Matty's chance to shine. He knew he was being caught live. Well, stay at the crease a short time. Wood Street after a fantastic start. And now in a worrying position of 41 for 3. But I don't want to start cooing too early. There's a long way to go in this old match here. Saturday skipper Alan Doyle has been in touch. Go on, Matt, indeed. Hopefully he'll do it for you too on Saturday. Oh, a Yorker right at the toes. Just got something to it, and no run taken. Again, I'll be able to tell Chudley, because he's now the shorter of these two. Double wicket maiden. Unheard of. Yes, he's got a right to look happy, and so does Rosie. Just what the doctor ordered. Write the subscription, send it, and clear up the Phoenix woes. Well, a bit of readjustment going on in the field. I mean, Chudley has been hitting it quite a bit. Good bit of chat, but important to get the right field. Wide call, too far down the leg side. Probably still got the tortuous trauma of bowling at the left-hander, who sent him for a few. That's much better. Fended off, and a single taken to point. Whoa, wandered out slightly, giving himself more room. Praj responded well. Mark Davies picks up at mid-on. Yes, I'm rather enjoying this new stand, much better than the one I had at the weekend. The only issue is it's a bit creaky. Oh! Yes, and that's Praj taking one. It looked so plumb it was apricot, but there was the delay. A delay before he appealed. Looked like the umpire wanted to put his finger up earlier than the appeal. Batter looks a little perplexed, but I'm sorry. Well, I'm not as straight on as the umpire is, but here, well, it looked proper. That looked like a proper wicket, it did. So that's going to fill Praj with barrels of confidence. He hasn't taken many wickets thus far this season. Not his fault, he's bowled quite well. But that's a critical wicket at just the right time, and Wood Street are now very much on the back foot. From an exceedingly promising start. They've lost their key batters. Lovely little confident shot. Yeah, got a youngster here. Always good to see the youth coming through. And he must be half decent coming up this high. Short pitched. A waft taken and wide given by the umpire. No prisoners. And that's the over. Some of you may wonder why that's the over when a wide was just bowled. Well, wides and no balls, because it's an evening match, are not re-bowled. They are exchanged, shall we say, for 2 runs to the opposition. So that wide there cost us 2 runs to the opposition. So not horrendous, but to be avoided if at all possible. Scores now, well, there's 2 blokes with pints. One is Dave Warren, stood in front of the scoreboard. So not only can I not see it, but the fielders won't be able to see it either. And if you can hear me, Warren and Haslam, please shift. Again, a couple of lovely deliveries from Matt. This is 8 deliveries now. And unless one was a wide, which I've forgotten about. Oh! And that one didn't get up at all! A daisy cutter, mate. This is just what the T20 gods are looking for in a bowling spell. That was short. And a backward drive, which hasn't gone. It's picked up on the boundary by Cam. Comes to the keeper. Oh, there was a chance of a run out there. I'm not exactly certain whether a run was turned down or what. I didn't catch it. Silly me. Regardless, it was surprising, as I believe they thought it was going for a boundary, and it looks like only a single has been taken. Defensive shot by the new batter. I'd look at the scorebook to tell you, but I don't believe it's been updated. No, it still hasn't. Oh, and that's gone up the chimney. Sam's underneath it. And I think I just about got it. Marvellous. And there's another one. Matt's on 3. Unlucky youngster. He was looking good for a little while. So who's up next? Well, a sad little story for Wood Street. See what I mean? Look at those two. Stood right in front of the scoreboard. Delwyn Vincent, we await your score. Your, oh, what's the thing called? I just said it. Scoreboard with great anticipation. I believe that's 48 for 4, which will now be 5. Might even be 50. I don't know. We'll wait till the end of the over. This superb over. Well, that was the end of that superb over. 2 marvellous overs from Matt Gallick. And Rosie hasn't made a change. He's going back to Praj. To bowl a third. Understandable, really. To a certain extent. I mean, why take these 2 bowlers off? They are taking wickets. T20 convention would be to chop and change as much as you feel is necessary, but 2 wickets from Matt, a wicket from Praj, then another wicket from Matt. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, slow delivery, and that's been caught an edge, and it's just gone down to Charles. Well, to inform any new viewers or watchers, hopefully there's 1 or 2 from Wood Street Village out there, give us a shout on the chat if you can. There's still quite a few bowlers for us to use. Sandeep, as I mentioned, a bit of spin there. Charles. Oh, a Yorker, but it's gone down the leg side and a wide call. This suggests to me there are probably... That wasn't that far down the leg side. Suggests to me there are leg side wides here in play. So, Sammy Samaratunga is not behind the stumps. He is an option. And another slower delivery from Praj. Very clever and thought-provoking over this is. That's probably one he wanted to do the delivery before, just didn't get it straight. Does have variation, as does the smiling assassin, Bijan Roker. At the moment, is looking at his studs down at fine leg. Oh, and that nearly crept through. So close. Right at the batter's feet, and he got a little inside edge. Another fantastic over for Phoenix thus far. Oh! And beautiful. Well, if it wasn't a knuckleball, it was a... It was a ball that I see very rarely from any... That's fairly common on a Sunday fixture. Well, talk about taking the pace out of it. He started quick and got slower as the over went on. So, yep, 3rd over from Matt. Well, even Mark Davies can turn his arm over on a few. However, a couple of weekends ago, he pulled up with a thigh strain, and 4 weeks ago, as I mentioned, broke his finger. Slammed into the ground and out to Rosie in the covers. We have contact from the Phoenix Francesco, Adam Dukes, who's all the way in New York City at the moment. Matt, you're the star of the latest highlights video to come out. And that has been cut away. Sammy at point. And it comes just a single. Great to hear from you, Dukesy. It must be midday where you are. And about that. I can't update the score. I'm filming it, innit? Listen to me and I'll tell you what it is. And we have that rookie wiki, which is our very own Carl Stiles. Busy bee at work, no doubt. Oh, indecision there. That was sloppy. Joe and Charles on the boundary, and both watched it go right past them. Well, what do we say? That's so village. Matt will not be happy about how that makes his figures look. Both of them got there well before the ball even crossed the boundary and just watched each other. Lovely delivery, and batter took the safe option. Just waiting to hear what the score is. A few more Phoenix members turned up. Ryan Balgabind is here. Let's have a wonder. There's Suhas. There's Jabley. Ryan Balgabind and Dave Warren. Those are the Samara Tungas. 55 for 5 off 9 overs. Don't know that that's quite right, but I'll keep you updated. I'm totally aware that the scorecard is not operational, but I am. Sandeep Manis coming on for a bit of spin. 3 overs from Praj. 1 more remaining if needs be. Let's see what Sandeep can do. Well, full bunger. And that was stopped by Mark Davies. Well covered, Joe.
Can I get on the way?
No. You slithered underneath it. Again, too short, and that's gone over the boundary. 4 runs there. Did I say too short? Too full, I meant. Tongue-tied there. Full bunger first up, and that one, which was pitched. But he's not a massive turner of the ball, is Sandeep. Slightly shorter than that, and that's his area. Next up. And a little nudge forward. Rosie picks it up. Easy single. And that's what Wood Street Village need to do now. They've reached the halfway point. They're 61. In the air. And he's taken it! I thought for a moment that might have been a bump ball, but no. Well, they're all celebrating. Umpire must have given it out. So lovely little cordon bowled after Inauspicious, unsatisfactory start to the over. There's another wicket in yet another fantastic season for Sandeep. Marvellous. That, I think, is now 5 down. Wood Street Village in a lot of disorder right now. New batter. And old batter. So that's roughly 66 for 5 off 10 overs. It's for 6 now, is it? Yes. Of course, there was that second. Yes. My bad. Very watchful. Well, thankfully somebody changed the figures so I didn't have to say 66 for, but it's 67 for 6 now. Not a suspicious person generally. Ooh! Caught out by the turn. Difficult start, but great over there by Sandeep. That'll give him a huge amount of joy. So, Wood Street Village being on course for around about 180 to 200. Well, that's come down quite significantly, because after 11 overs they are 67 for 6. So they're looking at around about 120, and Matt Gullick is coming on again. Rosie's going to bowl him out. And why not? I don't think his batter's 7 and 8. I think the tall chap was in at round about 4 or 5. But... oh, and that's been pummeled, and Mark Davies turned away from it. And that's gone over the boundary. You can't blame Mark Davies, really. He's got a broken finger. Like all of us, he'll be annoyed about that, but nothing he can do about that. Except sweat with frustration when I decide to turn it into a slow-mo. Baz, I know it's not connected. And a bit of juggling between the two. And single taken. So, yes, ladies and gents, if you're watching, I know that the tablet is not operational. I know the score is not updating. I'm trying to update the score after every over. You're making me talk over Matt's fantastic bowling here. Hello, Yogi. Shame you're not with us. I need a pint. Oh, risky leave. Hasn't come very far, though. Another single taken. Just a bye. This is a more profitable over from Wood Street. Ah, Skipper Alan Doyle has arrived. So no more messages from him. Oh, you think they just want to see him off? Actually, they should T20. Almost taking him on to the cleaners final over. Oh, smacked! That's hammered! Over the boundary. Here he is. Skipper Alan Doyle.
How are we?
Marvellous. Lovely to see you. I'm having to update it every over because the scoreboard, the scoring thing on online is not updated.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So I don't know who's got the tablet on their side, but whoever it is,
This is good though. This
it's
is really
marvellous.
good.
It's marvellous. They had an incredible start.
Yeah, I've been watching, as you saw, and Matty's brought it right back, which is fantastic. He's bowling at the stumps, which is what I've always wanted him to do for the ones, but no, I'm really pleased
Mr.
for him.
Saturday, just like me.
He's, yeah, really pleased for him. Sandeep bowling in the last over, did he?
He did. He went for a boundary early and then took a caught and bowled.
Oh, lovely.
So we've got them down to, got them up to 6 now.
That's fantastic.
But yeah, at one point they were on course for 180,
Yes.
and now
That's always going to be tough.
120.
It's always going to be tough, especially on this pitch.
yet to bat.
I've got a feeling he's going to try and dart this one into his legs, looking for that LBW.
Well, viewer, you're hearing from a person who plays with this guy week in, week out, so what do I know? Or like you said,
This will be slightly quicker and flatter, that one. I'll just hold this one back a little bit, I think. There you go.
Ooh,
Well bowled.
too short, picked up, uneven bounce on the wicket. There was one this end that kept very low.
There was it.
Yeah, proper daisy cutter.
It's got a green pitch out there, isn't it?
It is. Well, it's had a weekend of rain, so
A lot of rain.
yes. So looking like grass should look. I'm sure many cricketers out there would disagree with me. The whiter the better.
Let's pick up a nice wicket here. That's the one.
Ooh, very nice.
Very well.
Good
Very
Yorker there.
He's worked so hard on his bowling.
Well, when he turned up 2 years ago, I remember the first game I played with him against Elstead, I think it was, and he couldn't land a thing.
He had the yips, didn't he?
Total yips.
Just worked hard on it. Oh, yes. That's a maiden. That is a maiden.
Very much happier. And yes, of course, we still need to bat on this, but and we've no idea what Wood Street have bowling-wise.
No, less than 120, I think, would be a very, very chaseable target, especially with our batting.
Record moment. If I screw it in. Well, that still says 77 for 6, so I have a feeling it hasn't been updated. Ah, Kean's turned up. We've got quite a... We need a stand, really. There's enough not to fill one. Oh, smiling assassin, here we go. Bijan Roker. I couldn't tell you what on earth Bija is going to do at all. Got a great mind on him, though. Well, leg side comes to Praj. Short, fine leg, and only a single is taken. Little joke between the first 11 and Praj there. Oof. You realise saying that on camera is going to cause Segar to have an out-of-body experience.
So I'm not there. Am I there? I don't know. I might be there.
He's going to turn 360 and see where you are.
Looks like this batter just wants to play his shots straight down the ground, I think.
Well,
Here he's going.
Oh, and that's gone up the chimney.
This is going to be a difficult chance. Yeah.
Difficult chance. Matt couldn't quite get to it.
Yes.
And it came through just for the signal. Single. Put my teeth in. Poor old Matt. Hurt his hand there. Did it go behind him? I didn't quite see. I think I missed it. Oh, very nicely bowled. There was one fantastic over, Alan, of I think it was Praj's final over, where he got slower and slower. First, I don't think.
Deal with grey shot coach. Grey shot coach.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
I have done this before, but I've managed to find grounds where there's like a hill, an elevation.
For the play? Or not?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. That's what I was.
Oh, I quite enjoyed Greyshot's highlights. Shout out to Greyshot. Keep doing what you're doing. Just get the second half next time. Oh, no shout.
Fine leg, it was plum.
Square leg, it's always plum.
Good team, though. Good team they've got out to that.
I don't know if he bowled a wide or not, but I think Matt's first over was a double wicket maiden.
Yes, I think you were. I think you were right. I was watching that one.
Are the scores being updated?
But there's not been many runs.
No. So sorry, viewers, if you're watching, the scores are still not being updated. This is nothing that I can do, unfortunately.
Gets him on the boundary.
However, the score appears to be... Well, I'll tell you after this delivery from Sandeep. Drilled into the ground. Too full to do that, so the score, I guess, is as good as mine. John Haslam, seriously.
It's not been touched. Still 77 for 6 according to that.
78 for 6.
This is excellent bowling from Sandeep.
Oh, wow, another Yorker right at his feet. Dug it out, and really the man needs a shovel, not a bat. He's working his way down to Australia. Oh, nearly found the way through. Batter deep in his crease.
So after those first 2 balls that he bowled, he's bowled very well. So.
Very, very well.
Come on, Joe.
Well stopped by Joe. And not very much off that over at all. See you soon. So that's what it was, viewer. I believe it's now either 15 or 16 overs. So, as Alan Doyle was saying, and as I quite concur with him, if we can keep them to under 120, which looks like we're more than capable of doing at the moment, that's going to be a fantastic score. Carl, I know the tablet's not working. I'm going to put it in the chat just so that you all know.
See you in a bit, Harris.
See you in a bit, mate. Thank you for... You got football?
See you in a bit.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Play well.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't know who's going to update the score now that you're going.
It's been Wood Street all this time.
Has it? Oh.
Yeah, they took the iPad from me and they said upload the name.
Well, it's not uploading.
Is it not?
No. So, just to let you all know, and that's gone in the air to Mark Davies. A lovely, lovely catch. Went right to him. Snaffled. And even with a broken finger, he was able to take a solid catch. And the woes of Wood Street continue. That batter really couldn't get going at all. I'm sorry, dear Wood Street, that I can't use your names, but if you don't connect the tablet to the internet, there ain't naught I can do about that. Only this batter has really been able to mount any form of defence, but unfortunately with T20 you need a bit of attack, and that dried up after the first 4 batters fell. They got off to an absolutely rocketing start. Top 3 batters all going for their shots. 40 after 5 overs. Phoenix have really pulled this back, and it looks like if Wood Street are updating the scoreboard, they're not updating the scoreboard, so I can't tell you exactly what it is, but I know it is 7 down now. And this, I think, is the best that BJ's bowled all year. Very cunning bowler, has one of the greatest cricketing brains in the Phoenix. And a new father, of course. Ah, there's another one! Leg stump again! Knocked back. There we are, the smiling assassin. Best figures of the season. He's taken 2 now. Another batter down. And they are now 8 down. That's the one thing that is going up. That's the one thing that is changing on the scoreboard. They are 8 down. 2 more needed. And Ryan Sidebottom coming out to bat. Not the real Ryan Sidebottom, obviously. He didn't look half as cool. Sandeep coming over the wicket. Little single taken to Rosie. They don't mind that. They won't mind that. Now, I think our Phoenix lot have given up on updating the score. Sandeep coming round the wicket now. Ooh, another little one there. That's right. 79. Bizarre. Well, here we are, viewer, right out of the mouth of Joe Warren. The score is 79. I was certain Wood Street was scoring more than that, but yeah, 79 for 8, and it's not 16 overs. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just going to tell you what's on the scoreboard, and we'll take it as read, as batter so nearly nicks off. A little fuller, and that would have been yet another easy wicket for Sandeep. Bowling like a good piece of cheese rolling down a hill. Coming straight at them, and they can't do nothing about it. This batter really needs to open up now. Which he does! But he's found a fielder. He's found Joe once again. He's playing some nice shots, but can't get anything through. But at least he's going to be on strike for the next over. Well, I can see Dave Warren updating the scores. We might be getting... Looks like Joe was absolutely right. 80 for 8. He's having a good thumb of that 8, but no further wickets have gone, and there's the key number 8 off 18. And that's now 9! Takes the stumps again! Same stump as well. That leg stump is getting pummeled today. And that was the bat. That was batter number 5. I think he realised exactly where they were. With only 80 runs and 2 overs to go, he really did need to hit out. I was just thinking, viewer, that I might not be able to watch the whole game, but the way things are going at the moment, I may be able to. Pow! Right in the kisser. It's gone down to the boundary, but fielded there by Joe once again. Well, Rosie really has been conventional with his bowling choices today, but I think it's been made a bit easy for him. Every single time we've needed a wicket, one has gone down. Right. I can see the point in... well, I can't see the point. I know that there's only 2 more wickets to fall, but really, this is the... That's it! That's 3 for Bijan, and my mistake, viewer. I don't know what I was thinking. That's... That, I believe, is that. I think it's 10 down. I don't know why I was saying 2 wickets. I mean, the batter really needed to go for it. And Beej bowled what you should always bowl to tail enders. Straight balls. Disheartening for Wood Street Village. After such a magnificent start, the first 5 overs went for 40. In the end, yeah, it was 41 for 1 off 5 overs. And they ended up with 84. 84. All out. I believe that was the final over. So, from absolute destruction turned chaotic misery. And, well, Wood Street are going to have to do something special here to pull this game back. I say, that's a handy bit of kit. Fella knows his measurement and his mark. I need to ask his advice about that. He's gone and sprayed the outfield. Filth. Graffiti. Awful stuff. Actually, I am a big fan of Banksy, so I'll take that back. Right, viewer, I'm going to go and get myself a drink as I'm rather parched. Be back for the second innings.
Yeah. Oh, really? I might have liked it.
Well, hello there, viewer. I have returned. I don't know who's on the pad or whether the scores are updating now. But I can inform you that it's Sam Warren, our first 11 opener, to open the batting with Sammy Samaratunga, who has opened in the past, but now, more often than not, comes in 3. He'll open if he's in the 2s. There's Sam. He's got a fabulous back of the head. First delivery. Solid. I mean, there's no need to rush this, really. They're chasing 85. Should be well within their grasp. Batting all the way down, pretty much. Great stance by Sam. But it hasn't gone anywhere. Nice shot to cover. Jabley joins me.
How do viewers?
Pushed out to the leg side, and that's the Phoenix off the board, Ryan side bottom fields. Single taken. And here's our own witch, Sammy Samaratunga. So, chaps, this is a much better game than Saturday, isn't it?
It's nice to be dry.
It's very nice to be dry. Very green wicket, though, we were saying. Just as green as the one at the Frimley wreck.
Yeah, but looks a little bit flatter.
Because that was the problems, wasn't it? Oh, there's a leg slip in. Oh, no, sorry. I forgot Sammy's a left-hander. Wide ball given, though. So, no, conventional slip. Yep, another wide. Another ball going down the leg side.
Sammy's been restrained there. Normally he'd punish that quite savagely.
Well, as I was saying at the start of innings, they don't need to rush. As Sammy's favourite stroke, and it's gone down the leg side again. I mean, they're just... Poor old Wood Street Village, they're just gifting runs to Phoenix at the moment. And yeah, they're just... They're 7 off that over, so they just don't need to rush at all. Grist, who was the... well, if it's the same Grist, it was the opening batter who clubbed a 4 off the first delivery. So if it is him... Ah, yes, it's the graffiti artist. Spray. He was very professional Jabley. Came out with a measuring tape and a can of spray paint and has marked his run-up. Oh dear, are we going to have another annoying mid-off? We're all right. We're going to be all right here. Oof, I say. God, that was quick. Quick for any conventional cricketer, but Sam Warren, he'll be all right with that. I think he's been chomping at the bit for a bit of pace for both last season and this season, so likes the ball coming onto him. He's faced Stephen Finn whilst at Middlesex. And that was squeaky bum time, he says, but thrilling. Ah, that's first wicket down. Sammy went to swing at it and, well, 2 stumps. Mitcham Cricket Club, 1685. Well, gutting for Sammy. Falling for a duck. And so, Wood Street Village, without question, have a special bowler here. And that's Phoenix 8 for 1. So it was no coincidence that He had a measuring tape and a can of spray paint. He can actually bowl.
Not bad for first two deliveries, is it?
Marvellous first two deliveries.
Makes Sam a little bit. Ooh.
Well, yeah, it rises up to Sam's head, and the second one takes out Sammy's off peg.
Come on, Tom.
Joe Warren in at 3.
Oh, lovely bowling.
Speedster. That came right through. What we have to remember, though, is that this bowler only has 4 overs. The 16 overs have to be bowled by other players. Oh, slower delivery. And nudge to square leg. I'm rather surprised, Joe. Sort of paddled it away.
I know it's back in, yeah? Get him having a go.
Got a little early on it, but he hit it
A
slowly.
little early on it. It was
Next time, Owen, have a go, yeah? This end.
almost scooped.
Bowling, Tom.
Another quick one. Not on the stumps, though. Oh, got some great pace. Definitely looked like he could bat.
Tom, really good.
Lucky that Cam got him with his first delivery. Absolute jaffer. Great. Little nudge by Joe. That's gone down to point and back into the keeper. Great first over by Grist. I think it's Grist. So, yeah. From 7 for none, we are now 9 for 2. Off 2. Sorry, 9 for 1 off 2. Well, thank you, 21 people, for watching. Do feel free to contact at any time. I'm dreadfully sorry about the score. Totally out of my control. No idea who's doing it. And I think this bowler is probably quite relieved that the left-hander's gone, as that was the 4th delivery he's bowled that was actually legal. Oof, that was a full bunger. Joe couldn't connect with it. Sam comes through. You'd hope as identical twins they would be somewhat in tune with each other's thoughts.
Not sure what's going on there.
No, I'm not sure what's going on
Signalled
either.
a no ball and then a dead ball.
I think the question is whether it's a dead ball or a no ball, and if it's a dead ball, Joe's probably thinking they have to go back to the right. Yeah, they have to switch again, because it's been declared a dead ball, so batters change ends, so it's all like it was. Oh, daisy cutter. Wide delivery given. Bowler's not happy. Short pitched, popped up, and a single taken. Well run by the pair of them. Good footwork there by the bowler. At this time in the evening, you can't see anything from that side. Hammered by Sam. That's gone straight through the bowler. It's not going to make it to the boundary, though. Well fielded. Oh, no. Not a leg slip. Oh, and that's gone in the air. He's got away with it. And there's a misfield. And a second one taken. Initial worry by Joe. Put it where the sun don't shine as well. Literally. Oh, I think that was a nudge off his hip. Oh, there's a bit of... Oh, no, look, no leg by signal, so looks like he got a nick. There's a bit of disgruntlement in the Wood Street Village team at the moment. A couple of misfields and some extra runs taken that in theory shouldn't have been there to take. Phoenix are picking up some easy singles here. It is now 15... No. They're still moving the score. It is now 17. Bless you. It is now 17 for 1 off 3 overs. Tom Grist bowling again. What a great asset he is to Wood Street. Nice little nudge by Joe. Good run, ticking the score over.
Come on, Tom, really good bowling here, mate.
And they're not wrong. And it's also a really good end for Tom Grist to bowl at, having that bit of extra pace and batter having the sun in his eyes. So it's not just the people behind the stumps on the far end that won't be able to see very much. The batter will also be struggling. Oof, short and didn't pick up at all, but I think that came up, yeah, it came off Sam's leg and has gone all the way down to the boundary. Go fetch. Have a rummage in the bushes. Found it. Sound as a pound at the moment. Sam made a club record a few weeks ago of 180 runs. That's not needed today, thankfully. I suddenly thought that's the best commentator's curse I could have delivered. You're not getting that one again. Short again, and it didn't pick up, and again. Oh, hard cheese for Tom Grist. That's gone right over the boundary.
I think Sam finds that one a bit funny.
Oh. I mean...
Did not get up, just cleared.
Did not get up. 2 that have been pitched really short, and from Tom Grist's previous over, they should have gone flying, but they didn't pick up at all. They just went right into Sam. It's not the kind of cricket we want to see, really, is it? True wickets, ball doing a little bit, and batter, in our case the Phoenix, hammering the ball over the boundary rope. If only we had a rope. Church bells calling. There is a romance to that. But at the same time, I just wish they'd find the ball. 17 watching at the moment. It's gone down from the 23. But I'm still happy you've all tuned in and are enjoying it. And again, apologies the score is updating. Is not updating. I have no idea. I'm sure we're scoring now. Actually, I'm not sure that we are. Don't know if he's scoring or playing a computer game. Ah, John Haslam is scoring. So we are scoring.
Morning, Tom, lovely stuff.
That's over. Well, I survived that over, and, well, it was a very... The word escapes me. Not fortunate over. What do I mean? Lucrative. It was a very lucrative over. For us. Unlucky for Grist. He's bowled brilliantly. But, not much you can do when the ball doesn't do what you want it to. And the sun means that it goes through everything. So, we are 26 for 1 off 4 overs. Rocketing. No. No. Don't. That's better. I might try and see if I can shift this up a bit. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, full bunger. And that had a dose of Joe. They're taking a second. And they made it. Good running between the two. He did have a good arm. That's Grist. He's good with everything. New bowler. And this looks like more conventional Ianson cricket fettle. Oh, and that's gone up in the air and taken. It popped up. Sam caught a nick. And a bit of a dolly to slip. Well. With runs ticking over nicely, that was just what we didn't need. Our star batter. We've got plenty still. But will that make the difference? As I've mentioned before, we do bat all the way down here. Mark Davies is coming out. And if anything, Mark is probably the batter that we have that is most akin to T20 conditions. As you will see, he can give it a good old biff. Scored a 50 a few weeks ago. Saved the bacon of the twos that day.
What was someone saying about commentator's curse earlier?
Well, you could only do so much prep. Eventually you're going to have to take a chance of some sort, aren't you? Oh, well, if that slip was standing closer, he still wouldn't have got it. That did catch a nick, but it went straight into a ground. But that's the way Mark Davies is going to play. He's going to attack this ball. Short, and he's missed that, and another catch. Up in the air, and this happened in the Phoenix innings. Matt Gallick came, in the Wood Street innings. Matt Gallick came on to bowl and change the game. Sam goes, and now Mark Davies in quick succession. And here we go, Charles George. Now, Charles can bat. Like I say, we can bat all the way down. There's no need initially to worry. But it could well be this turns out to be a low-scoring game. The green wicket is doing things. As I was chatting with Charles earlier, he hasn't had the great... Well, he hasn't bowled particularly badly this year, but he hasn't taken any wickets as he did last year. Loads of wickets. Full bunger. Stopped at mid-on, who was fielding close. Well, that's a fantastic over for Wood Street Village, exactly what they needed. And... not been updated yet, but I can tell you that we are at least 3. We might still be on 26. Yes, I think we are still on 26. That was a double wicket maiden. Oh no. Oh no. Wait for it. 29. 29 for 3 off 5 overs. I'd still say it's in our favour, but if you were doing that ridiculous win ratio thing that they have in both the Vitality Blast and, well, in all formats of short professional cricket now. Win predictor, that's the one. Grist for his 3rd over. Lovely shot by Joe. That's all he needs to do here. And fantastic. Literally got some bat on it. And delicately placed it over the boundary. No blunt force trauma needed.
Just pushed it, didn't he?
Just pushed. This guy's got the speed to be able to do that.
Yeah, you got enough. Keelan, it's only 4. One of you back. He's in.
But those of you interested in a score that is updating, England are 152 for 4. Sorry, 154 for 2. My focus is brilliant at the moment. It's because I'm concentrating on this game. And I'm hungry.
Keelan's got it. Go on, Tom. Back on it, mate. Back on it. Good here, boys.
Well, another one that kept low.
Back in.
But the keeper got something on it this time and stopped it from going all the way back. They've actually got not just a very fine leg at the moment, but they also have a 3rd man as well. Everyone is back now amongst the Wood Street Village fielders. As they see, you just have to get something on this. Well, it may look from the way he plays like Charles is incredibly timid of the ball. Well, it's not the case at all. It's just his technique. Doesn't move his feet too much, so long as the bat is in front of, between the ball and the stumps, all's well. Short again, but not short enough really, and that was
If he was closer to the stumps, wicket to wicket, he would get more wickets with his variable bounce.
Very much so. I think it does need to be a lot fuller. But yeah, shy at the stumps. Charles is not the quickest across the ground. If he could see one stump, if he'd hit it, that would have been another wicket. A risky single there. I think Joe has to realise he's not running with his brother anymore. He's not running with Sammy. Not saying Charles is particularly slow. He'll go for it, but yeah, not the quickest. So we are 38 for 3 off 6. Dan Hall Galley is here.
You look like you're having fun there, then we'll pop one.
I fucking hated it, lads. It's
Does it
doing
bounce?
it sort of,
Yeah.
mate, to be fair, it's doing it for them, but I think it's got worse. I just went forwards to hit it, and it just fucking hit me in the back of the head.
I know.
Hey Joe, he's playing alright.
He's playing great. It's doing all that he needs to do. Just literally getting a bat on ball
Yeah,
and
mate,
then
it's a low
sticking it
total.
in.
It's just a nightmare, really, isn't it? But
How was he to face the bowler at this end? I thought you'd probably enjoy him. He was
this
quite
fella,
he's quite sharp.
He's alright. Yeah, he's alright.
Charles wandered down the wicket, but just turned the ball into a Yorker.
Fancied that, didn't he?
He did. Charles likes to play the ball straight in the V.
His bat's also the heaviest bat I've ever picked up.
Really?
Yeah.
There's only one way to swing it then, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pow!
Like that.
Why on earth did they put a fielder there?
Right, I catch you lads on the second lap, also.
Indeed.
Don't get the steps
Well,
somehow.
walk it off. Walk it off. Very nicely played by Joe. Church bells call once again. Goes back to that. Joe definitely realises there's no rush. No rush at all. I mean, you don't want to get too far behind, but Wood Street do seem to be giving us a considerable advantage. Sorry about the wayward behaviour of the camera. There we go. I don't think it's been updated yet, because no, here comes Matt to update. Because I think we're on at least 40. Yep. 40 for 3 off 7. So we're nearly halfway there. Very nearly. 3 more runs this over and we'll be halfway there with plenty to spare. And this will be Grist's final over. So these two just have to see him off. And then focus on picking up these runs. Oh, lovely little nudge. Deep third man picks it up. Very clever, just use the speed of the ball.
Come on, Tom.
Short pitch, and Joe does exactly the same thing. Nothing like good feet fielding. Proper village. Oh, dearie me. Wrong shot to play for a Yorker. That was probably Grist's best delivery thus far. Apart from the one that hit the stumps, of course, but just needed that to be straight, and that was an easy wicket. Charles' wild swing. Oof, wow. You saw that. Bowled it short, and Charles just wanted to get it away. Did exactly the same thing.
Trying to be scooped.
Gave himself some rope. Well, you say that, mate. But he's bowling it short on a fairly regular basis. And, well, fine leg is fine, so you'd have to try and get it on the leg side. Oh, but no. Charles walks towards him. And, in all honesty, this guy has... His line has always been fairly constant, but his pitching is just so different. Some are short, some are totally full. It's difficult to know what to do, really, as Charles charges again. But, I mean, he's bowled out. That's it. So their main pace man is done. So now these two really just need to focus, get their heads down and tick these runs off. I'm surprised they bowled him through, to be honest, Jabley.
Yeah.
That's a very sort of one-day...
Well, that's the gamble, wasn't it?
Thinking about it, because having just had an over, a wicket maiden, wouldn't you save your main pace bowler? Get somebody else on? But hey, I don't want to give the opposition any prompts. Down the leg side and wide call, and I'll take the opportunity. Thank you, Rookie Wiki. You clearly want a score update. The score is 42 for 3 off 8 overs. And the Wood Street Village main bowler, key bowler, Tom Grist, is bowled out. Nice shot, Joe. Barely moved his feet, drive, and that... Oh, no!
Great fielding.
Great fielding. Stopped before the boundary. Kept them to 2. Every little helps. Oh, that was full. Joe again played a good, solid off drive. Not an immense amount of foot movement, but Sam told us that's his one weakness. Very fine batter is Joe. Not your conventional T20 batter. Very classical. Charles storming down the wicket once again. Rather agricultural, but still picks up a single. Nice bit of defensive play. Very nice, very nice. And that's the end of the over. Seeing as you're all constantly wanting to be updated with the score, that's what I've got at the moment.
Score. Don't ask me to read it though.
Lovely contact from the chairman. What a performance. Yes, it is thus far. Let's hope they can keep it up.
Oh, Raj, straight away, mate.
Right, change of bowlers. Raj.
Oh.
Short run up, but no spin there. Whipped it through. Bowling with his hat on. Boycott would be proud. Oh, another swing by Charles. No, it's only going to go one way, really, isn't it, if Charles connects?
Keelan, let him go. Oh, lovely.
Oh, stumped. Silly there by Charles, but I mean, he was only going one way. He was wanting to thrash that down the ground every single delivery, and yes, unluckily for him, that one he completely missed and didn't put his bat down in time. Well, lower than expected, much lower than expected. Here comes skipper Steve Rose, the Rose Dog. He's got one of his electrical taped up bats. Hasn't scored many thus far this season, as Rosie. Now is the finest time to do it. And before you all ask, yes, he is the one of Black Sox fame. We might well start a Kickstarter just to raise some money to get some new white socks. That popped up. It's a very honourable thing of Charles to do, to walk for that last delivery. Well, the call. Good call from Joe. Joe called straight through it. Only went to third man. But yes, he called Rosie for a run through. Just rightly wants to keep these runs ticking over. Very nice over from Raj there. I'm just calling him Raj because I heard them call him Raj. I'm assuming his name is Raj. So a bit of a chat going on, and there's been a few nervous overs. Sammy just changes everything up. So we're halfway through, and we're over halfway towards the run rate. It is 49 for 4 off 10. The chairman will no doubt be, wherever he is in the Cotswolds, be walking around the outfield, or around the out of the house, or gone down to the shops. Do let us know, Rob Fryer, wherever you are. We're in for a low-scoring thriller here, viewer. And that popped up again. This bounce is just, as it has been for the whole season here at Hawley, it's just ridiculous. I don't think we've had one high-scoring game here yet. I'm trying to rack my brains as to what the highest was. Full banger!
Oh, didn't quite get it.
And he didn't get it. Well, I expected that to go away, but no, it only made it as far as mid-on. No ball not called, I don't think. Oh, and that's gone straight through him.
Fortunately, that one had a slightly truer bounce, which took it over the stumps.
Yes. Yes. No P-rollers. No P-rollers here, we're British. And back to that. I think Rosie is another one of these batters who, even when he's in form, doesn't quite realise... doesn't always... I'm being unfair. I think the nature of T20 really is to score quickly and put the bowlers under pressure. Like that! Only went as far as deep mid-on, but that will make him happier. He's off the mark. Said that, he got off the mark in the last over, but that was a more confident shot. Full bugger, and that's gone straight back. It'll only go as far as mid-on. They've positioned their fielders really well here, Wood Street Village, and it's just another single. 3 off that over.
Did you get a little bit of foot on that one to take the pace off it? Going past the bowler?
Well, it could have been a catching opportunity. Let's see what Matt updates the score to. No, it can't be 50. There was more than... There was more than one run off that over, unless they got it wrong the last over. Thank you. Wow, I thought there was more than that. But 51 for 4 off 11. This was what I was concerned about once Grist came off. That is now not worrying too much. About the run rate, but that's my mistake. That was stopped at cover, no run. Shot by Joe, and that's... Oh, wonderful stop there from the fielder. Died for it. Marvellous cricket all round. All right delivery, great shot. Ah, that's Rosie gone. And his run of bad luck continues. That went straight through him. Oh dear. This is a worry now. I say it's a worry. So Praj is coming out to bat now. I say it's a worry. We've still got Matt Gullick, we've still got Cam Khan, we've still got BJ, we've still got Sandeep, all who can bat. It's a dodgy old wicket, but yes, indeed, turning out to be a thriller. Low-scoring thriller.
Will Dimmers be watching the live stream, listening to all this complaint about the wicket?
And not complaining about it. Well, there's nothing he can do on it. He can just get on and roll it, which he has done, and cut it. He does it fantastically for us every single year. And that's been hammered. I didn't even see what happened with that.
Went straight to short cover.
Why is he not out?
Went into the ground. And...
Oh, I see. I thought it went straight up into the field. My mistake. Pow! And that's gone over for a mighty 6.
6, umpire. It was well over his head. Need a hand, mate?
He needed to be twice as tall as that. Mighty 6 there from Praj. That's the idea. Put Wood Street under pressure. Rosie's having a season with the bat like I'm having with the ball. Now, as to what I was saying, Jerry, with regards to Dimmers, it's no, it's not his fault. All he could do is turn up, roll it, cut the grass, do any blemishing repairs that need doing, lay a bit of seed. But if the wicket is full of lumps and bumps, what can you do?
Yeah, and there's not an off-season where you can do a load of work to it.
Well, no, it takes, I think, about...
Playing football on it in the off-season.
New bowler, and that's hammered by Joe, and that's sayonara, that's gone. Lovely shot by Joe. Inspired by that 6 from Praj.
That bowler needs to tighten up, or I can see him going for 18 this over. Which would be a damn shame.
Oh, it would be crying, you know. Can you see the tears running down my face? Yeah, I mean, the way the wicket's playing at the moment. Oh my goodness, the bowler's having to go field for himself. It's a bit harsh.
And that'll have gone well into the car park.
Lazies. And we turn to 8 o'clock. Church bell seems to be ringing every single minute that we have.
Maybe it's bell ringing night.
Maybe it's all a bit of practice. We're here. Oh my word, that kept low. Another single. Decent. Yes, I wouldn't worry yet.
Raj, another one that doesn't trust the guard umpire's given. Beautiful.
Lovely shot, and that's heading towards the boundary. It's not going to make it. It's so close. Less than a metre away. And they made 3. Marvellous.
Counted.
You know what they do have a good field for? A reverse sweep. I don't think that's in Joe's armoury, though. It probably is, but I don't think he'd play it. There's only a couple of people stupid enough at the club to play in. Yes, my hand is up. Joe's fishing now, and he doesn't need to.
He seems to move away from it a little bit, and also kept very low.
From this, well, they would think to play. Oh, that's very slow. That was well bowled. Well bowled.
When there's
Good
an
thinking.
all-you-can-eat buffet, though, sometimes it's hard to stop. Crikey. A couple of bears coming our way.
Yes, there really are. Huge dogs. But very much like a grizzly bear that's crawling along the ground. Evening.
It's Tim, can you stop with that?
Go for it. Get one for the dogs as well. Yeah. Oh, fine shot by Praj. Coming towards the fielder though. Praj is continuing. He's bowled well. Really, really well. Slayed by Joe. Yeah. I think it's sunk in. Nothing extraordinary needs to happen. We are on 66 for 5 off 15.
All right.
15. Oof. Well, I think Joe wanted a single. Praj turned him down.
It was an easy single there.
There was an easy single there, but you need to be in sync.
All right.
And safe, and we want Joe there at the moment, frankly. Oh, full bunger, and he's lashed into that. And that's...
No, it's 4.
4.
It's definitely 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
As much as I would like to say that that was a 6, I'm fair. Absolutely pulverised, but that's the longest part of the boundary. You could get a 6, but it would have to be an absolutely perfect shot.
Yeah, I've holed out trying to hit 6s on that side of it.
And another full bung up, and Joe's dispensed with that again.
We're all watching it.
And that is again a 4. Language, Timothy.
That's a beautiful shot.
Gorgeous shot. I think Wood Street, from the demeanour of some of them, are starting to sense defeat here. A couple of fours this over. That's sensible play by Joe. Got what they need. And let's see what happens with the score. Will I fight off more bugs?
At least 10 in that over.
I think so. There were two fours and other runs, but nobody's updating it. Swines. Give you an update as soon as we can, viewer. And indeed, apologies for the score. Nothing that could be done about it. Well, certainly nothing I can do about it. Especially as I decided to come here and do a bit of commentating when I've got my D&D this evening. Pow! Right in the kisser. And that's heading to the boundary. Is it going to make it? No, it's not. Great, well fielded. Great arm as well. I feel absolutely awful. There's oh, pow! Crunched it. But gone to a fielder. Oh, and they're taking a second. Good running from Joe there. Raj is hitting it cleanly. Useful calls from Yogi on the boundary. Is it Yogi?
I think it was Mark.
That was Mark. Oh, and he battered that, but it's gone into the hands of the fielder. Lovely catch. Absolutely mullered that one. But, yeah. Solid catch. There we go, 75 for 5 of 14. Target 86. Oh, no, 85.
Well,
that's right.
We got 2 in this over.
So 10 to get, so yeah, 2 off the over thus far. Didn't Joe get 1, or has it all been Praj?
I think Praj got 2 at the start and then he holed out.
Right. It's a gorgeous shot. Just as, well, an even better catch.
I think where this one's going.
Well, I can't see at the moment. Ah, I can. Oh, slow delivery to BJ. Oh, my goodness. Well, BJ's standing there. Umpire hasn't given it. I think the suggestion is that when BJ hit it, he hit a bump ball. Fielder caught it, which I missed annoyingly. And it's been given not out. Left by BJ. I think he's going to take the soft option now and let Joe do all the work. Get to the end of this over. Still plenty of time. Oh, my word. Might not have been able to see that, but there was a hint of a nick. Well, I can already sense from the footage that I didn't get .79 for 6 off 15 overs. Yes, I can already, as I was about to say, I can already sense that I wouldn't have got that bump ball because I was just saying, couldn't see it, and then I missed the catch. I turned too far. So.
Can't see down the track, though,
Smack by Joe, that's coming down here. Well fielded. And And through that went. It was missed by the bowler, but no extra run was taken, just a single by Joe. From Joe. Bit of manoeuvring in the field. Oh, that bounced up. BJ knew nothing about that.
Also, bowlers...
He's taken 3 deliveries and looks thoroughly uncomfortable.
Not delivering it from height either, so
no.
that was properly reared up on him.
I mean, BJ says he can't bat. He can. But the tricky thing is he can't really... He's taking a risk coming down the wicket because the keeper's standing up. Oh, wow, that's gone through and nothing from the umpire. I have to say that was... well, we'll wait for a slow-mo on that one. Oh, a nudge. And nobody there. That came off his glove. Well, BJ's certainly turning this into an interesting game. Far more interesting than it needed to be. Let's blame it on Praj. Oh, and he leaves one. Well, how are we looking? I think there was only one off that over. So that'll be 80 for 6. 14 off 16. So tons of time.
That was sensible.
Need just over a run and over, so effectively what we got there.
Imagine Joe's
6 to get. Well, we don't want Joe to get out. He may...
Yeah, but they've all come in on the single.
Well, if he can punch it through the fielders, then that'll greatly benefit everything, because they can run at least 2. Don't know what Joe's on. Must have got a decent total. Oof, my goodness me. That picked up, and it's going to come down here, and it's crossed the boundary. That's a 4. Well, call that fortunate, but...
That's not how I thought he'd get a boundary.
No, not at all. That was... he's been playing rather solidly, but I think, as with quite a lot of batters today, the wicket has been humbling them. He's done more than what he needs now. 2 runs to win, 1 to tie, obviously. And yes, 22 deliveries to get them. Pow, and that's stopped by the fielder. Nothing there. Pow! And that's gone. That's the game. Joe Warren finishes it. A fantastic way to end the fixture. And actually, it has been played in good spirits. Greatly affected by the wicket, but for the first year in our history, Frimley Phoenix Cricket Club have won the first round of the Pope Cup. We're still in it! Fantastic innings by Joe. Wickets weren't tumbling, but nobody was looking comfortable out there. He came in at number 3 and held everything together. There'll be a conversation to be had about whether that was a bump ball or not from BJ. Ultimately, I don't think it would have mattered. And again, whether that was an LBW, but look at that. So well done to Wood Street Village. Thanks very much for coming over, and all the best. They'll go into the plate now, the Pope plate. and probably follow the same path that we did last year. They're certainly a decent looking team. They blew us away early doors with a fantastic... Hello, Serin. With a fantastic... Is that for me?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I don't care to see you then.
Oh, right.
No, I do. Lovely to see you. What did you think? How much of that did you see?
A bit.
A bit. We won!
Yay!
Yay! And as the bells continue to chime, viewer, and dusk comes across the plains of the Blackwater and Hawley Leisure Centre, I bid you good night. Thank you very much for watching. There's Matty,
Go on, you
who is no doubt going to want to give us a celebration. Do it again! Yeah! Marvellous. Viewer, thank you all for watching. Have a good night.
Evening, Jenners.